Okay, first of all, we're going to be talking about the activity-based costing. What is ABC? Activity-based costing is an advanced costing method designed to enhance accuracy in cost allocation by assigning costs to products and services based on the specific activities involved in their production or delivery. Traditional costing system, on the other hand, often rely on broad averages, which can lead to an accurate cost distribution. ABC focuses on identifying the precise activities that drive costs, such as machine operation, quality inspection, or material handling, and links these costs to the products or services that consume the associated resources. By empathizing the relationship between activities and costs, ABC provides managers with a clearer picture of cost behavior, helping them identify the inefficiencies and optimize process. For businesses with diverse product lines or complex operations, ABC can be particularly beneficial as it offers a nuanced understanding of cost structures, paving the way for improved resources allocations and strategic planning. So, why accurate product pricing matters in managerial accounting? Accurate product pricing plays a critical role in managerial accounting as it directly impacts a company's profitability, competitiveness, and sustainability. When prices reflect true production and delivery costs, businesses can ensure they recover expenses while maintaining profit margins. From a strategic perspective, accurate pricing enhances decision making by providing insights into the cost effectiveness of different products or services. It also aligns a company's offerings with customers' expectations, fostering trust and long-term relationships. In a sense, effective pricing is a cornerstone both financial stability and market success. Next, we have the key concepts of activity-based costing. So at first we have identifying the activities. Activities are specific tasks or processes that consume resources during production or service delivery. Examples include material handling, equipment setup, assembly, and quality inspections. Identifying these activities is the first step in understanding what drives costs within an organization. Second, we have determine cost drivers. Cost drivers are factors that influence the cost of an activity. Common examples include machine hours, labor hours, the number of orders processed, or the frequency of maintenance tasks. By pinpointing these drivers, organizations can establish a direct connection between activities and resources consumption. At third, we have resource allocation. So, resource allocation involves assigning overhead and indirect costs to products or services based on their actual use of resources, unlike traditional methods that spread costs equally. ABC allocates expenses according to the consumption of activities, resulting in a more accurate representation of production costs. For instance, a product require more quality checks or machine setups will be assigned a proportionally higher share of related costs. By integrating these concepts, activity-based costing helps organizations refine their cost management practices, reduce waste, and enhance profitability. Thank you.
Now let's compare traditional costing and activity-based costing, known as ABC, to understand their impact on pricing and cost management. Traditional costing is straightforward. It uses a single cost driver, such as labor hours or machine hours, to allocate overhead. For instance, a $100,000 in overhead spread over 10,000 labor hours results in an overhead rate of $10 per hour. While simple, this method assumes all products consume resources equally, which can lead to inaccuracies, especially with a complex or diverse products. On the other hand, ABC uses multiple cost drivers, such as machine setups or inspections, to allocate costs based on actual resource usage. For example, setups at $200 each or materials handling at $20 per unit ensure costs reflect true complexity. A complex product may incur $10,500 in overhead, while a simpler one costs only $2,500. This method ensures precise allocation reflecting the real demands of each product. ABC is more accurate, preventing underpricing of complex products or overpricing simpler ones. It's ideal for businesses with varied product lines, enabling better pricing decisions, improved cost management, and higher profitability. By aligning costs with actual resource use, ABC helps businesses remain competitive and efficient.
So now we're going to move on to the challenges and limitations of ABC, starting with the high implementation cost and complexity. So the ABC systems can be very costly when it comes to time and money invested into it. And these costs include software and technology, consultant and training, choosing appropriate cost drivers, and data collection and management. The second challenge comes under the form of data collection requirements and resource intensity. So collecting data for the ABC is not an easy task and requires very sharp information gathering skills, starting with the identification of activities and then figuring out the cost driver for each activity. Then we have the intensity of time and labor and the data accuracy. So now we're going to quickly skim through the role of the ABC in improving the accuracy and decision making in product pricing, starting with the better accuracy of cost allocation, improved understanding of cost drivers, and better product pricing strategy. Now one may ask, what's the benefit of using the ABC method over the traditional costing method? The answer is easy. The ABC identifies and assigns overhead costs more accurately because it focuses on the specific activities that drive the cost, unlike the traditional costing system that often assigns overhead costs using broad averages such as labor and machine hours, which may distort the true cost of each product and not give it specific or accurate. This is why companies prefer the ABC method, which allows them to make more accurate pricing decisions since they can understand the real cost of each product. Now, to conclude it all, we're going to go through recommendations for the ABC. So, the adoption of the ABC methods in a diverse product and high overhead environment generally leads to more accurate ways for organization to allocate their indirect costs, hence reaching superior product pricing and profitability analysis. Thank you.